Hey there, Antioch, and anyone else tuning in. Pastor Andy here. Just wanted to offer you some encouragement. Rainy day outside today, quarantine, shelter at home. I just got done exercising myself after work today, and maybe some of you are in the same situation. I know for me personally, exercising, if it's inside, if it's outside, even just going on a walk outside for some fresh air, it's been super helpful. Exercising is helpful for anxiety, depression, emotional worry. It's just really good to move your body. But even more important than physical exercise, physical discipline, physical training is spiritual training. And we see that in one of Paul's letters in the New Testament. He writes to a young pastor named Timothy, and he encourages him and actually instructs him with the value of not only physical training, but spiritual training. Listen to what he says, 1 Timothy 4, chapter 4, verse 7 and 8. He says in verse 7, train yourself for godliness. And when he says godliness, he's referring to godly character, reflecting Jesus Christ in our character, in what our life looks like. Train yourself for it. Work at it. Discipline yourself for godliness, for growth in spiritual character, spiritual growth. But then listen to what he says in verse 8. Here's the reason why he should train himself for godliness. For while bodily training is of some value, godliness is of value in every way, as it holds promise for the present life and also for the life to come. So let me encourage you in this season where a lot of us are shut in, we're separated from people that we want to be around, maybe even we're inside when it rains. It can be pretty discouraging. Physical training is helpful, exercise is helpful, but use this time as an opportunity for spiritual training, for spiritual discipline. How are you training yourself for godliness? How are you training yourself to reflect the character of Jesus? Is that prayer? Is that time in Scripture? Is that memorizing portions of Scripture, of the Bible? Is that reading that you've been wanting to do but just haven't made it a priority? How can you be intentional? How can you train yourself for godliness during this quarantine season? God bless.